everybody and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you are new here, and thank you for joining me for today's video. First of all, before we get started, I just want to say Merry Christmas. I hope you have had a lovely Christmas day and you're looking forward to a fresh new year. I am always very excited for a fresh start. I just feel like January, even though it can be a little bit of a depressing month, I also feel like it's a month full of kind of prosperity and new ideas, or just continuing old ideas into the new year. For some people it definitely just rolls on, it's just another month, but I do always try and set myself a goal for the year, just something. I don't know what that's going to be, I haven't decided, but I do always try and do that because I just enjoy fresh start into the year. And also I'm somebody that loves Mondays as well, which is so weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, I never used to. I only love Mondays since I've been self-employed. When I wasn't self-employed, I didn't love Mondays. Yeah, for some reason Mondays, being self-employed, is like my production day, planning the week. Actually, I do plan the week on a Sunday. I should probably do that on a Monday, really, to keep my Sundays more relaxed, because I do have a massive tendency to overplan everything. Anyway, I'm going off on a right tangent now. So today's video, I'm going to go through all of my favourite things from 2024. Some of these are from 2023, even before that. But I love to do a video like this every year because I kind of do it, my favourites from 2024 that I'm taking into 2025. So these are things that I'm just going to continue to use. Most of these things I use every single day. If not, it'd be every other day or at least once a week. These are things that I use all of the time. They're literally part of my routine. So some of them might be a bit repeated, you might have seen them before, but obviously they're my favourites, so you're going to see them quite often. So first thing I'm going to start with is my coffee, and I'm actually going to take a sip because I've been talking so much I've not even sipped it. Oh, it's such a good combination. So one of the things I've actually cut out this year, so 2024, only towards the end of the year when I started having a bit of a rough time, is caffeine. I still have a cup of tea, caffeinated tea, but coffee is basically something that I have cut out, caffeinated coffee. And I was never somebody that drank loads of coffee. I'd normally just have 1 or 2 coffees a day. You know how some people just have one coffee after another coffee after another coffee. I definitely wasn't like that because it did make me feel jittery. Actual caffeinated coffee did make me feel weird, and I never really understood that it was the coffee that made me feel weird, but now I know that. And then I thought, right, okay, it's a bit of a shame because I would enjoy a nice frothy coffee. I just find them nice and warm and just creamy. I just really enjoy a coffee. So I tried a few decaf coffees and I just thought, I don't know, some of them literally just didn't taste of anything, and I just thought, well, there's no point getting decaf coffee if it doesn't taste like a coffee. But I thought I would kind of do a bit of research and try and find the best decaf coffee, and I found such a good one. So this is my first favourite of 2024, and it is the L'Or Espresso Decaffeinated Ristretto Intensity 9 coffee pods. So these, obviously, they only work if you have one of the kind of like Nespresso compatible machines. Maybe you can get this in different forms, I'm not sure, but this is how I buy it. And you get 10 in the pack, and I do buy these from Amazon, so I just buy a whole load of them. I think last time I bought 10 boxes of 10, so I had like 100. And when you buy them like that, they're quite affordable. I can't remember exactly what I paid, but I'll leave everything that I talk about linked in the description box below anyway. Very affordable, and also way more affordable than obviously getting a coffee out. And these taste better. Honestly, I swear it's better than decaf coffees that I've had out and about. These ones just have a very strong coffee flavour, so they just don't taste like decaf. Favourite thing to add in is this gingerbread syrup from M&S. It has to be the M&S gingerbread syrup. I've tried other ones, even what are they called? Those typical, oh god, I've forgotten the name of them. You know what all the syrups are in. The Monin, is it Monin syrups? Those, it is better than that. It's so good. So if you get any syrups, I've also had the vanilla one from M&S before, and I've also had pumpkin spice, and they're all really, really good syrups, because I do find sometimes a syrup can completely ruin your coffee, but this one doesn't. It's so nice. You only need a little bit of it as well. It's quite high flavoured, but it doesn't have any of that, you know, that kind of fake syrupy fake flavour. It doesn't have that. It just tastes very much like a gingerbread biscuit in your coffee. I actually managed to get this is my 3rd bottle of it, so it's definitely been a favourite. I managed to get it in September 1st because where it's gingerbread, I don't know whether you're going to be able to get this in kind of January, February, but I'm hoping to post this before New Year, so maybe you'll be able to grab a couple from your local M&S to kind of last you throughout the year. But I do get through, well, I've bought 3 since September and I've got that much left, so yeah, obviously I do get through it, but then I have just one of these every morning with a little dash of this, and oh, it's just the best start to my morning. And I know gingerbread is a Christmas thing, but it's such a nice flavour coffee that I would like to have it all year round. Basically, all I'm saying is the syrups from M&S are the best ones I've come across. They're so good. Also, if you're looking at my hair and thinking, what is that style? It's actually not a style at all. So I was getting ready this morning, but I got up late and I had to go out, so I wasn't ready in time, but I'd washed my hair, so it was all wet. So what I did, I just thought I'm going to twist it up and put this clip in it. So I just did that and I quickly went out to where I had to go. And the wind was so bad, wind and rain. So then my hair just got blown around all over the place, and I just thought, I don't even care what I look like at the minute. I just need to get to my appointment and get home. So I came home and I had to film this video, and I looked in the mirror and thought, oh God, I need to do something with that hair. It's still wet. And then there was all these straggly bits hanging down. And I thought, if I just curled those straggly bits and left the rest of it as is, it might look like I've actually tried to style it like this. So that's what the hairstyle is. The back looks awful. Like, that is just not, it's a wreck. But I feel like maybe the front, I've got it somehow looking okay. Let's continue with my two favourite handbags. This section of the video is sponsored by Teddy Blake. I have worked with them in the past. It makes total sense to me to work with them because I use this bag in particular every single day of my life. Every time I need a handbag, this is the one that I use. If you ever see me, this is what I'll have. It's just the best handbag. I also picked up this one for the summer, which is exactly the same as well. I think it's called the Bella Croc 9-inch handbag, but on Teddy Blake they have so many handbags to choose from, and they're all gorgeous. They're all leather handbags, really well made, last you forever. They literally look like you've never used them. So let me just put my coffee down. So I think with this handbag, I will be bringing this in 2025, which will be bringing it into its 3rd year. So this is pretty much 3 years old, and it looks just brand new. And the things that I love about this style of bag in particular, if you don't like this style, there's loads of others to choose from, but the thing that I like in particular about this one is the size of it. It's the perfect size to get quite a lot in, but also it just sits nicely on your hip. It also has a detachable strap as well, so you can use it like this one just for a going out bag, and then you can obviously use it as more of a day bag. So for me, whenever I go away and don't want to pack too much, I just take this bag because I can use it during the day with the strap, and then if we go out for the evening, unclip that and I can have it as like a little evening handbag as well. This one's really nice because it does have the red inside it, which looks really fancy. It has 2 zips either side, so it's got a nice lot of storage in it, and again that's all suede lined in those side pockets as well. All of the hardware is also labelled with the Teddy Blake logo, which is really nice, and after 3 years it's still there, which is great because I've used it every day. The logo is just on the front of the bag here. They just are the most long wearing, high quality, stylish handbags, and I will recommend them through and through because they are kind of like designer made, but you're paying a fraction of the cost. I think I do have a discount code as well for Teddy Blake, which I will leave on the screen now, and I'll also leave it linked in the description box below along with the link for these bags and Teddy Blake's website, just in case you're interested in shopping anything from Teddy Blake, or if you're looking for a new handbag, or maybe you've got some Christmas money to spend, would be a great gift to yourself. These have definitely been favourite of 2024 for me. Okay, next up I want to talk about my phone case. This one is definitely a favourite. I think I've had it on my phone pretty much all year. I can't remember when I got it. I got it at some point this year and it has not come off of my phone. It is just such a gorgeous design. I just love it. It's just a little kind of Bambi design on there, and then I also have the little, I've forgotten what this is called now, but I also have this little thing here, you know, that you can stick on as well, and this just helps you to, it's got 2 uses really. You can hold it like that, so you can kind of carry your phone around without actually having to use your whole hand. It can kind of just hang off your finger. So for me, sometimes I'm making my Nolly's cup of tea in the evening or something, bringing it upstairs, I'll be able to carry 2 cups of teas and my phone because the phone's just kind of like hanging off my finger. And then also it's really great because you can turn it any way you want, but you can pop it on the side like that, and then you can actually lean it like that, so you can watch your phone. If you watch YouTube or movies or whatever on your phone, you can just lean it on there and it's like a little stand. And yeah, this is the Elite case. I only said where it's from. It's from Burger Cases, and they have loads of gorgeous designs. This is the branding here, but yeah, inside it has this kind of velvet insert in there, so it's very well protected. And these are also shock proof. I think you can drop them from a certain amount, they don't break, don't damage, and I have dropped my phone a lot, and this still looks absolutely brand new. I think I also got the upgrade on mine as well, so I could have the gold going around here, which looks really fancy. I can't see myself changing my case in 2025. Maybe I will, but it'll definitely still be burger cases. I think they're just really good. Okay, next up, let's do my lips, actually. I've only got 2 to show you for my lips. There is a lot of other lip products that I do use, but I thought I would just show you the 2 that I wear at least once a week or twice a week, like the ones that I wear most often. So usually in my videos, my lipstick that I'm wearing is MAC Matte Lipstick in shade Whirl 626. It's in one of these packagings, and this is what it looks like. This is probably my 5th one of these lipsticks. I have been through quite a lot. It's a really nice dark mauvey chocolate colour. This matte one in particular is not a dry matte. It's a really lovely, comfortable matte lipstick, and I know that I can put it on in the morning and I'll probably just have to top it up once in the day, and it lasts all day. It's really good lipstick, and it is definitely a favourite of mine. But in today's video, I'm actually wearing this, which I found probably got this about 3 or 4 months ago, and I kind of just put it in the cupboard and never really used it. And then a couple of months ago, I thought, oh, what's that? And I got it out again. And I was like, oh my god, why have I not used that? So I just tried it out, and it has very quickly become one of my favourites, because I have noticed that my lips have been a little bit dry, obviously with the winter weather. So I have gone away, even though it's a good matte and it's not drying. If you've already got dry lips, obviously a matte lipstick is not going to work as nicely as something glossy. Kind of clogs up a bit. So I've kind of gone a little bit more for this one. And this product is actually from Sleek Makeup. I don't think I've ever owned anything from Sleek Makeup before. I actually don't even remember how I ended up getting this, but anyway, it's called the Sleek Lips Oil Infused Lip Pigment, and it's so good. This is a very affordable brand as well. I've got it in the shade Cafe Noir, and this is just the most pigmented lip oil gloss. It's not a gloss because it's not sticky, because I always associate glosses with stickiness. It's not sticky. It is like an oil, but it's so richly pigmented. So it's not like an oil that's just kind of a little bit nourishing on the lips and giving you like a swipe of colour. This gives you full colour, so it looks like a lipstick. It's all I'm wearing today is just this colour. I don't have anything else with it. Not even a lip liner, it's purely just this. And it's the most comfortable, long wearing lip oil that I've ever used. I don't know what other colours it comes in, but it has a really nice shine to it, not sticky, long wearing, and then actually as the kind of main part of it wears off, so it gets a little bit less shiny, it does almost leave a little bit of a tint on the lips. So even if it's kind of feeling like it's all gone, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I've still got a little bit of colour there. You can just see some left over. So although you do need to reapply this after maybe you've eaten a meal, drinking's fine, but if you eat a whole meal, you probably would put this back on. It definitely still has a little bit of colour left over, and if you just like a little swipe of something on your lips, easy to use. I can do this without a mirror. I can literally just put it on, and I normally just go around the edges a little bit just to make sure it's like neat, and then yeah, it's pretty much done, and it just feels really, really nice. Let's stick with the makeup and skincare side of things. First up, I have my favourite mascara. This is the High Key mascara from Beauty Bay. If you are on the hunt for a new drugstore priced mascara, I think this is normally £10.99. It's usually on offer though, so you can get it cheaper. Sometimes they do 2 for £13. I already have one of these ready to go, a brand new one, because I cannot be without it. It is honestly the best mascara I've ever used. You get 13ml in here, so there's loads of product. This lengthens and thickens your lashes, so it's quite thick. It's a little bit of a dry formula, which I do like because it just really thickens up the lashes, and I find dry formulas on me hold a lot better, so the lashes kind of lift up and stay, whereas when something's a bit wetter, I don't know if it just makes them droop a bit, and it also makes them look too thin, because I like my eyelashes to look thick and long, but it's more important for me that they look thicker than longer, if you know what I mean. I don't want them to look too spider leggy. I want them to look kind of thick and, I don't know, from the root, so it looks like I've got liner on or something like that, but I haven't. So it's a plastic wand, which is never something I used to like. I would never have gone for a plastic wand previously, but this is so different because it's quite chunky. It picks up the eyelashes so nicely from the base. It also has little kind of spikes on the end as well there, so you can use the tip of it to just really get in. And I like to apply probably about 2 coats of this, but I normally just get quite a lot on the brush, and then I'll at the root just kind of buff it without swiping up, and I'll just buff and go like that. And then after, on my second coat, I'll then go through and just put more on to kind of even them out and get them how I want them. In the try on clip I've showed you, I was doing my second coat, so I forgot to film the first coat, but you can see how they look. It's just such a great mascara. I do have a lash lift and tint done though every 8 weeks, so that's why my eyelashes look quite curled. I only had it done about 2 weeks ago, so they're quite curled at the minute. But if you do have trouble with your eyelashes and mascaras, I definitely recommend getting a lash lift and tint, because it doesn't really matter about the tint because you're going to put mascara on top anyway, but they just make your mascara go on so much easier, because when you have the lift done, it picks up all of those little baby hairs within your eyelashes and it kind of sticks them up with the other lashes, so they're all together. So then when you kind of buff your mascara through, it just grabs everything together and curls it up, and then it's all even. And yeah, I just recommend having a lash lift if you haven't had one before. But this mascara, you just can't beat it. I wish I did it in a brown though, because I'm kind of going off black mascara a little bit. So if they had this in brown, that would be amazing. And then next up, I have definitely spoken about this product before. I think I did like an Amazon favorites or something. It's so good. This is the D'Alba First Serum Spray. You might have seen this already because I feel like I see a lot of ads for it, and it was an ad that I kind of got drawn in by. This is my third bottle of it. It's so good. It's definitely worth the hype. It's for hydrated and radiant skin. So it's a double layer serum enriched with white truffle from Italy. So it's basically a serum spray. So it's skincare, but you can spritz it on. And it's lovely because you can spritz it on underneath your makeup as kind of like a base, or if you're just having a day of doing no makeup, not much skincare, you just wash your face and then just give it a spritz of this. It's just going to feel nice and plump and hydrated and glowy for the whole day. Then you can also pop it over the top of your makeup, which I'll also show in the video, because over the top of your makeup it's beautiful. It makes everything that you've done, especially if you use powders and stuff, just all melt in together, and yeah, for the whole day you're kind of glowing, glossy, and your makeup looks lovely and smooth. I do find if I do spritz this on, I do kind of have to pat down with a little bit of like oily zones on my chin and that, but I don't mind because the glow that it just gives me on the cheek, and I quite like a glow on my forehead. I don't know if it's a bit much today, but I quite like a bit of a glowy forehead. So yeah, I just really enjoy this product, and like I said, this is my third bottle, and it's made in Korea as well, but it is made from white truffles from Italy. So yeah, it's got a lot going on. I really want to try some more products. Oh no, I ordered, oh yeah, actually I won't show them in this video because I've only used one, so I can't say it's a favourite, but I ordered the face masks from this. They're sheet masks, and it was nice, really nice sheet mask. I was so glowy after that. But there are other products that they do that I really want to try. If you guys have tried any of the other products, please let me know, because I'm very interested to know what you think. But yeah, definitely, without a doubt, we'll never stop purchasing this one. It's really good. It doesn't break me out either, which is something that I can struggle with. And then on top of that serum, I then pop my Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base, and this is an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. This is so good. I love it. I'm so happy that I've stuck with it now, because I used it in the past and then I would get kind of sucked in with other products, and sometimes I'll get sent products and I want to try them out, and you know, I just find new products very exciting, so I would then come away from using it, but every time I used it I always used to think I should just stick with this. But then I'll be like, oh, that looks nice, let me try that, and I'll try that, and then I'll forget. Anyway, I made myself buy the huge tub of this so that I wouldn't do that. So I actually bought the 100ml, and as you can see, pretty much through it now. And I already have another 100ml of this waiting for me in the cupboard, so I have already restocked it to make sure that I stick with it, because this product is so beautifully nourishing, and my skin has changed a lot over the last couple of years, where it does have little dry patches. Even though it's quite oily skin and it gets breakouts, it's very dry, dehydrated, so it's a little bit of everything going on. But this product is really good because it gives me that rich formula, so the dryness just goes away, my skin feels lovely and plump, and the ingredients doesn't break me out. I don't know why, because I think this might have a bit of vitamin C in it, which was something that could break me out. The mixture of vitamins that are in this just do not break me out. I don't have a problem with it at all. It doesn't clog my pores. I might get the occasional blackhead sometimes, I've noticed, and I just need to kind of get that out. The fact that it's an all-in-one thing, so I can just spritz my serum stuff on, then put this one on, then do my makeup straight on top of it, is just such a winner, because it's one less step in my routine. Very happy with this one, highly recommend it. Also, it smells amazing. Every day when I put this on, yeah, it smells lovely. It's so nice to use. Any excess that I have on my hands, I then just rub it into the rest of my hands, and Yeah, really, really beautiful product. Can't be without it. Okay, next up I have this foundation which I've been using pretty much all year. I bought one at the beginning of the year and I used it up, and then I had a bit of a gap, and then I bought this one about a month ago and I've been using it every day. So yeah, it's definitely a 2024 favourite, and I will definitely be bringing it into 2025. It is the Tia Tia Cushion Foundation. It's called the Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation, and I use mine in shade 21N Ivory, and this is also made in Korea. I do love Korean products. This is the full size one. They do a little mini one as well. I will leave this link down below. You can buy it on Amazon, but I also found it on another website which I've forgotten the name of, which I'll also link down below because that was where I found the best price for it. It sometimes could be a little bit hard to find in the UK especially, but it is, oh, definitely one of the best foundations that I've used, mainly because it's just not thick. It's very thin. It's almost like a serum like formula, but when you apply it, it's full coverage, so it gives you such beautiful coverage really quickly as well. You don't need much of it. I definitely recommend using this sponge that comes with it. I know a lot of the time you end up throwing these sorts of things away and using it for something else, but you have to use it together. That's just the best way to use it. It goes on so nice. So I normally do one hard press, and that can do one half of my face, and then another hard press obviously does the other side. I wouldn't say it lasts that long though. I feel like you get through product quite quickly. So bear that in mind, because in here there is only, it's 18 grams actually. But that's not a lot, is it? Because if you think about another foundation that you might use in a bottle, you'd normally get about 30 or 50 mil in there, wouldn't you? I know that my Dior Face and Body, which is my second favourite foundation, is 50 mil. So 18 grams in here is not that much product, so you do kind of get through it, but it's so good. You don't need a lot of it though, so you could probably save it that way. Just literally one press, dab it on, it blends out seamlessly, and it covers just amazingly without any effort really. Because it's so seamless, you could even not use a mirror. You could just press that in and literally go like that, and then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh okay, looks pretty good. You can't go wrong with it because it's so thin and pigmented that it's just, yeah, beautiful formula. So you have that bit in there, which obviously your sponge, and then you close that, and then you keep the other, the applicator on there. It also has a mirror in it as well, and then it's just a lovely compact. But yeah, it's very, very good. Okay, next up I have this product from Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in shade 001 Universal. They do have a few different shades of this. This is my favourite one. This is my second one actually. I can't remember if I've uploaded it now or after this video, but I've got a Dior haul coming up. Either it's already on the channel or it'll be in the next video. You'll probably see this again. Yeah, this is my second one of these. The last one lasted me, I think I might have got it in 2023 actually, and it lasted me about a year and a half. I don't know if you're supposed to use it for that long, but honestly I'm not throwing it away. I'll just keep using it, and I've been okay. I've survived. So yeah, I've got a new one, and oh, it's just the best palette. I think especially for my skin tone, this palette actually works. I'm quite fair, so this actually works for me so nicely, and it's really lovely to actually find a palette that I can use all of the colours, which with my skin tone is not always the way. Sometimes the bronzers are too dark or too orange, the blush is just too pigmented, like it's too much. Whereas yeah, I use everything in this palette. The pink colour is just a beautiful rosy pink shade, but with a lovely shine in it. It does have a lovely shine to it. Then I have the bronzer here, which is a shimmery bronzer. So I use a stick bronzer first, and then over the top I'll just buff a little bit of the shimmery bronzer just to give me a little bit of an extra glow to sort of all over my face. I also have the white shade here, and this one I love to put in my inner corners and just under my brows here to kind of lift my eyes and brighten them up a little bit. And sometimes I do put that just over the lid as well, which is really nice. And then I also use the kind of gold shade here for my eyelids, and I also pop it over my cheeks for a little bit more of a glow as well. But it works really well just kind of putting it on your eyelids as eyeshadow. I mean, all the colours you can use eyeshadow. They're so kind of creamy and pigmented as well. I do really, really love them. I'm hoping that's going to show up. And they're not like a chunky glitter or anything. They're just a lovely sheen. Looks like you're glowing from within, but it also gives you a little bit of colour. Not a cheap palette, but very good. Okay, next up I have this eyelash serum. This is the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. Picked mine up on Amazon. Not sure where else you can get it, but you can easily get it from Amazon. This is such a good eyelash serum, especially because I do get the lash lift. My lashes can get a little bit, you know, the lash lift is obviously processing the lashes, so it's not the best thing for them. So they can get a little bit frazzled. So I do enjoy using a lash serum just to make sure I'm keeping them nice and hydrated. And this one will also help them to go long and thick. And yeah, I feel like it's really made a difference for me, because at one point my lashes did go a bit funny. And then this kind of brought them back to life again. It's not the cheapest lash serum, but I don't really know what lash serums are cheap. And actually, ones that I've bought in the past that have been about 10 quid or something, they don't do anything. They just literally hydrate the lashes and that's it. But I want my lash serum to hydrate, but also make them thicker and longer, and yeah, this one does do that. And it's very easy to use every evening. Whoops, that's a whole mill just went on the floor. Every evening you just kind of swipe it over the top of your eyelashes like that, bare eyelashes, and then go to bed. And it's just part of my evening skincare routine. And then another part of my evening skincare routine is this, The Ordinary Retinol 0.2 Emulsion. Well, this was new a little while ago, but I've had it a while now, although this is my second bottle of it, because you actually only get 15 ml in here, which is quite small for a skincare product. I mean, you might find an eye cream is 15 ml, but you definitely don't find a face cream or face serum that's 15 ml, so it's quite small. So I do kind of get through it. Maybe I shouldn't be using as much, because I have actually started to use this every other day now, because I was using it every day, and it works amazingly. So you notice that your skin is kind of shedding and fresh skin is coming out from underneath. It does say on here though that you should start with a weekly application and gradually increase to twice a week or a few days apart. So yeah, you should be applying a moisturiser afterwards. I don't actually do that. Well, sometimes I do, but most of the time I literally slap it on and go to bed. But it's a very potent retinol. Well, it's actually retinol. It's actually very potent, and actually you can't really tell because of the lights, I think. But maybe you can tell if I hold it back here. But the actual bottle is discoloured. It's kind of gone a bit yellow, because the product itself is quite a bright yellow colour. And actually, I noticed that it was staining my pillow. In the morning I'd be like, ugh, my pillow's all yellow, and I didn't really understand why. I thought I'd been dribbling or something. Anyway, it turns out it was this. So I probably should put moisturiser on top, because that'd probably help that problem. But yeah, very potent. If you haven't used any sort of retinol before, then definitely do it once a week and then slowly build it up till your skin becomes tolerant of it. Okay, next up, another favourite. This was probably in my last year's favourite video, I think, because I think I started it in 2023. Anyway, this is my cleanser that I use through and through. I just will never stop using this cleanser now. It's so good. It's the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser Remove It All Cleanser. This is 145 ml, but you can also get a smaller one of it if you want to try it out. But it is the creamiest, foamiest, hydrating, but cleans your skin, and it takes all your makeup off. It's so good. So when you squeeze it out, you just need a little bit. You kind of twist the bottom here, and then you squeeze it out onto the lid and then sort of swipe it off. You can see the colour of it. It's kind of orangey. No, it's kind of a peachy colour. Probably should have cleaned the end of it actually. It looks a bit gross there. But yeah, basically squeeze a little bit out, and then I just get my face slightly damp with a cloth, and then the product, this is a dog hair, product just lathers up. Oh my god, it's so rich and so lathery. Your whole face kind of goes white with lather. And then I just massage it in my eyes and proper get into my mascara. It doesn't stain my eyes, and yeah, it gets rid of all my makeup. And then afterwards, even though I've been properly cleansing my face and really getting in there, you know, it doesn't strip it, it doesn't leave it with that dry, tight feeling, and it doesn't break me out, which I think a lot of things I was going wrong with when I was trying to figure out my skin was the cleanser, because the minute I change a cleanser, I get breakouts. So I'm sure that's what it is. Or at least if I change the cleanser, then I get sensitive to other products, maybe. I don't know, but that one, staying with me. It smells really good as well. Okay, next up, sticking with skincare, I have my Amiro device here, which is a skin tightening, lifting, collagen producing skincare device. So it's kind of a little bit of an advanced skincare thing. So maybe not for everybody, but if you do want to kind of up your game with skincare, then definitely include a device in your routine, because you're just going to get way better results with any products that you use. If you use them with a device, your results are just going to be elevated. So this has lots of different modes on it, but basically, probably should have wiped it over. Actually, last time I've used it, it's really bad. I got some bad habits. I'll like use it and then shove the lid on and then think, oh, I need to clean it before I use it. But yeah, basically turn it on and then you can just choose which mode you want. So this one has intensive eye care mode, V-line lifting mode, and full face anti-aging mode, which is the one that I use it in. And then you can use this with the products that come with it. So it does actually come with this kind of hydrating serum gel, which you can apply on your skin, and then use this to apply it, and it just penetrates this into your skin, and then this helps to lift. It's got light therapy on it. It can be a little bit tingly with the kind of electric reaction to it. It's a little bit tingly, so you can feel it doing something. You are left a little bit red, but for me, I want to feel that with a device. I want to feel like I've been and had a really expensive treatment on my face, but I've done it from home. So I generally just use it to kind of lift around the jaw area here, just to try and really tighten up the jawline, get rid of any sort of bit under here as well. It just really helps with that. You can feel it working. Sometimes your face can be a bit twitchy with it, so you just know the muscles are kind of doing something. It does have different intensities though, so you can turn the levels up, turn them down. So if it was too much, you could obviously turn it down, or start off light and then work your way up to doing it a little bit more heavy. Great device to use alongside your skincare routine, and it comes in this little travel bag as well. And then yeah, you can get, oh not that, you can get these sorts of products to go with it as well, and that's the brand name, Amiro. They have other skincare devices as well, so definitely check them out. Okay, next up, oh, this was my hardest choice actually. I struggled with this one. So I wanted to choose one fragrance, one favourite fragrance, even though this year has been my year of fragrance. I'm so into it. I love perfumes now. They make me feel so good. They can literally change my mood from spritzing them on. I can go from feeling a bit crappy, a bit horrible, even sometimes I do feel a bit ugly, and just and yeah, spritz a little bit of perfume on and it honestly just changes me. But I have a lot of favourite fragrances, so this one just tops them all, I think. But it could be because of the mood I'm in today. You never know, because obviously fragrance can change with your mood. Anyway, this one is the Dolce & Gabbana The Only One Intense. So this is the intense one, and this is the one that I love. It doesn't say intense on the front though, but it does say intense on the bottom here. So if you're ever looking for it, just check the bottom to make sure that you are getting the intense one. But this fragrance smells sweet, ambery, intense, woody, vanilla-y, with kind of touch of floral in there as well. And the fragrance lasts so long. It lasts you all day. Pretty much every time I wear it, someone will say to me, oh, what fragrance is that? Also, the packaging is gorgeous. The only thing with it is you can't see how much you've got left. I literally have no idea how much I've got left in there. I love it. It's actually not the easiest one to find. I came across it when I was in Disney World, Florida, and it was in one of the random shops within Disney World, and I think I don't know if it was a Dolce & Gabbana shop or so, I don't know, it was a funny little shop in there, and it had lots of random stuff in it, and then it had some perfume in there, so I was smelling them all, and then this one was there, and I was like, oh my goodness, it smells amazing. But I only had hand luggage and I couldn't take it home with me. It just would not fit. I mean, it's 100ml, so it would fit in hand luggage, but you're only allowed one of those little bags, and I'd already filled it with all this other stuff, so I couldn't bring it home with me. So I came home, thought I need to get that fragrance. Could I find it anywhere? So I actually came across it on some random website, I think, and I found it on there and then ordered it. Oh no, I got this one on Vinted, and then I got another one on another website, because I do remember seeing that it was not going to be made anymore. But actually, since then, I have spotted it in different places. I saw it in an airport somewhere, and I have spotted it in store somewhere. So you can still get it. So you probably can pick it up from somewhere. But yeah, definitely try out a sample, because I just think, oh, if you love intense, sweet, vanilla-y, well, no, it's not that sweet. It's very deep as well. I don't know. I'm not very good at describing fragrance, but maybe try a sample of it. You might like it, you might not. Obviously, fragrance is a very individual thing, but I just love also how long lasting it is. Okay, just a couple more things to show you. I have these two chewable vitamins that I have actually only been using for, how long have I had these for? I only picked them up this month, so I probably shouldn't be including these in this video. They just kind of instantly became a favourite because I've been struggling to take vitamins. I actually don't like taking tablets, so these chewy ones for me are really good because it means that I do actually take them. And I kind of do know that sometimes the ones, the actual whole tablet that you take, might work better than these, but if I don't take it, then it's not going to work at all, is it? So for me, to have chewable ones actually just works better because I will take them every morning. I look forward to taking them. I actually picked both of these up from TK Maxx, but I checked out the website. You can easily buy them on the website as well. They have lots of different ones to choose from, but they are the tastiest chewy vitamins, and yeah, they've definitely become part of my everyday routine. And they're very affordable as well. They're kind of about under £10 each. They're not really expensive, and they normally have deals and stuff on the website. So I've got the high strength magnesium ones. So these are 300 milligrams of magnesium. That's 2 gummies, so each one gummy is 150 milligrams, obviously, so you do take 2 gummies a day. And then I also have the ashwagandha, I think I'm saying that, ashwagandha, I hope I'm saying that right. These ones have 3,000 milligrams in there, so they're really potent. These are quite strong, but that's with 2 gummies, and they also have vitamin B6 in them. So the reason I went for these ones is I got told these are very good for anxiety, anxiousness. I'm definitely a high performing anxiety person, and I'm only sort of learning this about myself now, but it started to come out in other ways. So this one is definitely going to help me mentally. That's the idea of it. It's supposed to help with de-stressing, anti-anxiety, and calming. So yeah, I've just been taking it every day. I've been working on myself as well, so that helps, but you know, you can't just expect to take a gummy and all of your bloody panic attacks are going to go away. But maybe mixing all these things together and just taking care of yourself, self-care, maybe not having so much caffeine, maybe taking vitamins, all of that together can help you. I even just think that even the placebo effect of vitamins, if it helps, it helps. So if in the morning I take these 2 vitamins and I tell myself that I've taken my vitamins and I feel better, then that's good, surely, even if they're not doing anything. I don't mind, because in my mind it's helping. And then the magnesium, I think magnesium is quite a big one now, isn't it? But I think mainly it was to help with kind of like hormones and things like that. So that's why I started taking it. This one's also got B6 in it as well. B6 is again for kind of stress and mental function, things like that. So magnesium supports normal muscle function and protein synthesis. Magnesium and vitamin B6 contribute to normal energy yielding metabolism, and magnesium and vitamin B6 help in the reduction of tiredness and fatigue, and it also contributes to the normal functioning of the nervous system, which is obviously pretty good because my nervous system feels like it's been taking a battering recently. Oh, so this is hormone regulation. Maybe I've got confused then. I thought magnesium helps with hormone regulation and also sleep. But it says that this one also helps with hormone regulation. Oh, and it also supports normal psychological function, which is that not what we all strive for? So even if it's not doing anything, I'm just going to take it every day just because the packet tells me that I'm going to have normal psychological function, which is what I need. And it says it's got scientifically proven active ingredients, and this one says the same as well. So yeah, really been enjoying them. Found them in TK Maxx, but you can obviously buy them direct from the website. These are something that I've got in the last month of December, but I have worn them almost every single day of December, so I am definitely going to include them in this video because they are definitely going to be a go-to in 2025. And it is my pair of gorgeous cowboy boots that I got from Mel Bell, which is an online kind of cowgirl western themed store. So much amazing stuff on there. I do have a discount code as well, which when I leave these linked down below, I'll put the discount code next to it. But yeah, from there I picked up these Ariat cowboy boots, and they are beautiful, and I put them on for the first time. Normally you have to break a pair of cowboy boots in. I would class myself now as a cowboy boot expert. And actually, when you normally buy them, you do have to break in this section here, because when the way they're designed is actually to hold your foot in. Obviously, originally these would have been to ride horses. So yeah, you would have you have this bit here that kind of holds your foot in place. But when you first buy them, that can be quite tight on the top of your foot. So you do kind of have to walk around, break them in, and then they mould your foot. So a person's cowboy boot would fit them perfectly and they wouldn't fit someone else perfectly, you get what I mean, because they mould. These ones I didn't have to break in, which is really nice, because these just, my foot slid into these and fitted so perfectly. There was no rubbing around the heel area, there's no rubbing across here. They literally fit like a glove. They are full leather, which also obviously really helps with the fitting because they, you know, the leather is movable. And also the leather on them has just kind of started breaking apart, not in a bad way, in like the best way possible. So it's getting that lovely worn traditional cowboy boot look. And I just love that. I just love the way the leather gets all kind of squishy and soft. And yeah, I've worn these loads. They're really comfortable. They have this lovely little heel on them as well, so they're not high heeled, but they have a nice heel, so you still feel a little bit like elevated, a little bit on your heels, and makes you walk a bit better, feel a bit taller. And they look beautiful pair of trousers. So I normally wear wide leg trousers now, so they just fit nicely over the top, and then you can just see the toe at the bottom. And they also look beautiful with a skirt or a dress, and I will be wearing them probably every day. I'll even wear them in the summer. They are my go-to boot of choice for the look and the comfort. I'm just inserting this clip in. I had already finished filming and I'm just adding this in now because I realised when I checked my video footage, I saw my nails and I thought, oh my god, I haven't mentioned my nail polish, which is a definite favourite, so I wanted to mention that. And also, how annoying, I forgot to put that lamp on. So for this whole video, there's just been that lamp, and I started editing it and I was like, that's really bothering me, the fact that I haven't got the two lamps on. So we're just going to enjoy this bit now where we have two lamps, but if everything looks a bit different, that's why. My nail polish that I'm wearing today is from Manucurist, and it is the Green Flash range. I have spoken about these polishes in other videos in more detail, but I just wanted to mention in here my two favourite colours. That is Hollyhock, which is the one that I'm wearing today, and then I normally also wear Clove as well. So in my videos, those are normally the two colours that I'm wearing. I do have a few other colours from them, but these are like my go-to ones. So Hollyhock is a very dark red. I mean, some lights probably almost looks black, but it definitely is a red. It's a very deep burgundy chocolate red. And then Clove is a very, very dark chocolate colour. So this is what Clove looks like. Let me just open it up. This one's actually nearly empty, so it's gone a bit, you know, it's a bit gloopy at the end. But that, put it against my hand, that is the colour of Clove. So as you can see, it's a very dark chocolatey brown colour. These are LED nail polishes, so they do set, they do dry on, and they last about 10 days, but they remove in 60 seconds, which is great. And then Hollyhock, the one that I'm wearing now, is also very dark, but it's very nice and glossy. Let me just show you that one close up. They probably look exactly the same. They are very similar, but I got the Hollyhock one because it was a bit redder, so it's for like for Christmas, and then the dark browns for the rest of the year. But they probably look quite similar. My nails now that I've done, they're actually been on about a week, so they're probably due to be done. But yeah, I just love the pigment of the colours. I love how easy it is to apply. The best thing is how easy it is to remove. And yeah, I've never been able to grow my nails like past my top of my finger before. So I actually have to cut my nails now after using this stuff. It does not damage at all. And when you remove them, your nails underneath are not all dry, not flaky. Just it really seems to care for your nails, but also they look nice and polished all the time. I do have some other colours. I would definitely say though, I find that the darker the colour, the better they work for me. I've got a light milky colour, and that one, I don't know, it doesn't work as well. It's a bit wishy-washy, but the dark pigmented colours, so good. And the other products that I forgot to talk about was my jewellery. I'd also planned to talk about my jewellery because basically this video I wanted to talk about everything that you would normally see within my videos and things that I'm using and wearing all of the time. So my jewellery is definitely one to talk about. So pretty much all of my jewellery now is from Wanderlust & Co. Again, it's a brand that I've mentioned before, but obviously that's what's going to happen in this video because I'm not talking about new brand, I'm talking about things that I already love. So these two bracelets are from Wanderlust & Co. This was my wedding bracelet, my wedding day bracelet. We got married in 2023 and this is what I wore for that. Then I also have this one here which has little moons, all different moons going all the way around it, which is cute. And then this watch actually is not Wanderlust & Co, but this is a new love of mine. It's Olivia Burton watch. Again, I just like the goldness of it. And then the jewellery, the rest of the jewellery I'm wearing is all Wanderlust & Co. So I have this lovely choker necklace here which I'm so pleased with. I wear this pretty much all of the time. I just love the style. It's got these little kind of diamonds on it, and they don't have diamantes in them, but they just catch the light because of the shape, and it sits really nicely on your neck. It does have different levels as well, so you can wear it Here you can wear it longer or even longer, so you can actually, it does have quite a long chain on the back that you can alter. And then also this necklace is my newest necklace from Wonderlust & Co. And it's this really cute little tape. Can you see it? It's from their 90s range. I hope you can see that okay. Yeah, it's from their really cute 90s range, brand new range out they've got on there. And yeah, it's just this gorgeous little cassette and I love it. And actually this one is probably my most commented on necklace, and I've only been wearing it for the last few weeks. And everybody that I see is like, is that a little cassette on your necklace? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh my God, that's really cute. And I'm like, yeah, I actually really love it. And then my earrings, these ones here, the dangly ones, are also Wonderlust, and they're just nice little glittery ones with a star here. I have a few different earrings from them that I also wear. So yeah, I just wanted to give that brand a mention in this video as well, because if I'm wearing any jewellery, there's normally at least one piece is from Wonderlust & Co. So it's kind of a good one to mention in my favourites. And I found them in 2023. So I had them 2023, 2024, and I would take them into 2025 because I love all of their jewellery. The designs are really cute as well. Right, so that was that little insert. I don't know whether I'm going to do more after this or whether that's the end of the video. I'm not really quite sure. I just needed to insert this clip that I completely forgotten about. So we are finally to the end of all of my 2024 favourites that I will be taking into 2025. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to check out the Teddy Blake handbags. I will leave the link for those in the description box below along with the discount code. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year with a fresh set of videos. If there's anything that you would like to see, any particular videos you want me to film, please leave me a comment down below on this video, because then I can plan my videos in for the year, and anything you want to see I can try and do that. I do want to do a bit more travel-y videos as well, hotel review videos, things like that, maybe like challenges. I don't know, we're going to see where it goes. We'll talk about that in the new year, because I'll go off on tangent and this video will be like forever long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!